I've had a few guns in my life stolen out of my cars, my trucks, about 3 or 4 guns, and that's not a real good feeling when you come out of a building or a club and you got a hole in your car and your gun is gone.
Yeah, this is something I never took into consideration when I first started carrying, and that was securing my firearm while I was at a concert or a place that required me to leave my firearm behind. And I don't know if it was because I saw it in movies.
There's a gun in the glove compartment.
Or growing up, or just me being an idiot and not researching how to properly store my firearm when I would leave it unattended in a vehicle for a long period of time. So I thought the glove compartment was the way to go back then, or the center console because how convenient it was. But I wish I understood that when I was keeping my firearm stored in these locations that didn't have any sort of lock, I could have potentially armed a criminal, and all it would take for them was to smash my windows, and it's not as hard as some of you may think. Nowadays, criminals buy these little gadgets for under like $1, and they can smash your windows within seconds, and that would have given them the access to everything inside my vehicle, including my firearm.
If there weren't guns in these cars, they wouldn't be breaking in nearly as much. They're not stealing guns to go hunting. They're stealing guns to commit crimes.
An average of at least one gun is taken from a car every 15 minutes.
Yeah, when I looked at the numbers and saw that thousands of firearms are getting recorded stolen from vehicles yearly and then later found to be used in crimes, and look, we talk about criminals obtaining firearms illegally through the black market or a straw purchase, which I agree are hard to prevent as an individual unless we're the ones committing the crime, and then we can stop that. But things like having firearms stolen from legal gun owners, we can most definitely try our best to prevent or make it at least challenging for criminals to identify vehicles and get a hold of these firearms that are legally purchased. So things like bumper stickers, and look, this is a hard one because when I'm driving around and I see a Gun Owners of America sticker or any of my favorite gun manufacturers or brands that I recognize that are Second Amendment related, I get a smile on my face, especially here in California. It gives me a good sense knowing that there's others that support our Second Amendment rights and are also fighting the good fight here in the state of California. But of course, there's the downside of these bumper stickers, and that's letting the rest of the world know, hey, I'm a gun owner, and there may or may not be a gun in this vehicle. And like I said, it's a hard thing because I don't want to make it seem like I'm telling anyone not to put a sticker on their vehicle because it is your vehicle at the end of the day. But this is the main reason why I don't put any like 2A related stickers on my Sentra. Look, when I'm driving around, I want the rest of the people on the road to see my car and not think twice whether there might be a loaded AR in the back of my driver's seat, which there isn't. This is California. I'm hypothetically speaking. But what I'm trying to say is I don't want to let anyone know, especially a stranger, that I'm a gun owner and there might be something in this vehicle worth stealing, like a firearm. Which brings me to my next point. Even if you don't have any stickers, which may lessen the chances of you being targeted for your firearm, we should still never be leaving our firearms unsecured. That's why I gotta thank the team at Onias, at least that's how I think it's pronounced, for sending me their portable safe to review. Guys, I've used multiple safes in the past now when it comes to securing my firearm in my vehicle, and a couple of things I really liked off the bat was how smooth the door shuts instantly with my firearms inside. I've had safes in the past that leave these huge gaps, which I didn't like because I feel like it makes it easier for criminals to pick at it and open it. But as you see from the Onias, it's pretty solid when it comes to being shut all around. The other features I really like that this model offers is the multiple ways you have to access your firearm. For example, you have the regular key lock in case the safe ever dies, which it shouldn't because it literally reminds you when the battery is low, and you can also check for yourself.
Current battery level 100%.
Then you have the fingerprint, which allows you to store 50 different fingerprints in case, you plan to let other people access the safe. And next to it, you have the code option, which allows you to input at least 5 to 10 digits, to strengthen the possibilities of someone guessing your code. And the last way, which is my favorite, is the ID card, because even though the fingerprint option is the most convenient in my opinion, it can sometimes fail.
Validation failed.
That's why I've stuck to using the ID card. I've never had it not read because, it doesn't require much. As long as the safe has, battery and the card isn't, smashed and it's intact, it should open every single time. So yeah, I tie it with a steel cable and I put it underneath my seat away from view. Guys, if you want to check out the Onias safe, I'll leave a link in the description and you guys can check them out. And look, am I saying that a safe with a steel cable is going to stop all criminals from stealing your firearm in a vehicle? No, I'll be delusional to think that, because we all know with the right tools, a steel cable can be ripped and any safe can be opened. It's just a matter of time. But what's important is the fact that they can't just break your window and take your safe immediately. They now have to decide whether they're going to stick around, causing a bigger scene standing next to a car that's, with the alarm going off and the window smashed right there, which most criminals breaking into cars are more focused on a quick snatch and grab, where they break in and go through the glove compartment, the center console, check underneath the seats, and maybe open the trunk and get whatever is easily accessible and just dip. Hopefully this is a deterrent that makes them move on. The whole point of this video is just to make it harder on criminals from obtaining firearms illegally, from stealing them from legal gun owners who are just leaving their firearms unsecured. Guys, it's our responsibility to properly be securing our firearms when left unattended in a vehicle, whether that's through a portable safe or a center console safe that you can get installed, which in my opinion, if I had this option, I would personally go with. Like, you want to talk about security? Now that's the way to go. Sadly, they don't make any for like a Nissan Sentra, but yeah, guys, make sure you have a proper way to secure your firearm to prevent, arming criminals. I want to see those numbers drop yearly, because it shows that we're doing our part as responsible gun owners. Hey guys, if you made it to the end of the video, I just want to say thank you guys all for the recent support I've been getting. It means a lot, especially when you guys are out here reaching out, asking me questions, chatting with me on Instagram at Shadow the Wicked. This is a good way, guys, if you guys ever want to get in contact with me. I try my best to reply to everybody, so if you want to send me a DM on there, you guys are more than welcome. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. Take care, guys, and God bless.